Good afternoon, peace, everybody. Say peace back to me. Peace. One more time. Peace. Thank you. I just finished this, so give me some validation before I start. Okay. All right. I tried to learn about girls from Google. Why do girls is what I wrote. Why do girls wear makeup? Why do girls get periods is the way that it finished the quote. I thought maybe I could just change the search. So why are girls is what I tried. Why are girls so cute? Why are girls called chicks is what the search engine replied. So then I tried famous girls. I typed that out letter by letter. It gave me back 50 hottest women. It didn't get any better. I wanted to know about heroes. I wanted to see girls' stories. But it seems all anyone else wants to do is just reduce girls to your bodies. It seems no matter where I search, the message is just be attractive. But I didn't want to judge other women. I wanted to see leaders and activists. But I can't even blame them when there's no girls in our history books, if nobody's ever taught us that girls can be more than your looks. I thought about Greta Thunberg, 15 years old at the UN, leading the movement against climate change, so I guess not of all of our leaders are men. And then there's Mary Kopeny in Flint, Michigan, fighting against lead in the water. She began at only 8 years old, so it looks like the future is daughters. Ruby Bridges was only 6 when she fought for her education. Crowds of screaming people tried to stop her, but she ended segregation. And I'm sure that you know of Anne Frank and the diary she wrote in the attic. Joan of Arc led the entire French army. Ada Lovelace invented programming. Mary Shelley was only 18 when she wrote Frankenstein. So it's obviously not the truth when they tell you this isn't your time. When they say to sit down in the corner, when they say you're too small or too young, when they say you're not strong enough to lift it, when they tell you to just bite your tongue. When they say that you can't do science, when they say the things girls like are dumb, they'll make fun of your pronouns or gender. They'll say you look funny when you run. They bully you for your hijab or your head full of kinks and curls. They get mad at your dance at the powwow. They'll say you can't because you are just girls. And maybe you think you can't either. You think others are braver or smart. Or maybe you want to make a difference, but you have no idea where to start. But the quietest girls can surprise you. Just think of a piece of blank paper. If you've ever had a paper cut, I wouldn't underestimate her. Just think of the tiniest ant, carrying 50 times her own weight. Size has nothing to do with it. Strength is something that you create. Maybe you say, but I'm just a raindrop. But a raindrop can join the storm. It's when we each share of our power that we see this world transform. Even 1 cup of water can do a phone or laptop damage. So now imagine joining our cups all together. They wouldn't be able to manage. Think of the power of just one word when we just say things that are true. How many girls and women join together simply by saying, me too. And the people we thought that had power, and we'd never get them to stop. When girls and women supported each other, they're no longer there at the top. So that's why they say you're just cute and tell you to wait your turn. They pat you on the head and say you just have to watch the world burn. So they say cross your legs and be quiet. They say you'd be prettier if you just smile. They want you caught up in hating your body so you don't think you can do anything worthwhile. And so they'll make you believe that your skin or your background defines. They only teach us that to hope we don't use the power of our minds. You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be specially gifted. Just stand up for what you believe in, and one day you'll find that the whole world has shifted. You don't have to have the most money. Just find your inner riches, and one day you will find that the tide that you rise means that all of the boats have lifted. When you start to speak, they'll try to stop you. They'll hate or they'll just laugh, and then you'll look back in the future and find they're all walking your path. And maybe one day we'll sit down and do a Google search and your name will be there on the screen saying you changed the earth. But even if you never get awards, if you don't get money or fame, if you're out here making a difference, those that matter will know your name. So don't be defined by their boxes, their limits or stereotypes. If they give you a piece of blank paper, think of the history you'll write. Thank you.